Xu Dezhi with China Central Television. You will
From which
China Central Television, CCTV.
Okay.
I think you're going to face one problem that all the presidents would face recently, which is the implementation of security resolution. Like you said, the resolutions are binding, but we saw many resolutions nowadays, they are not really implemented. Do you think this is a big concern for you? And if you would expect some outcomes during your presidency, how would you make sure that those are implementable? Thank you.
Yes, how they are implementable, I don't know. Any Security Council resolution or a decision is binding on the member states. And this is what the Charter says, Article 24, that we, the member states of the United Nations, 193 member states of the United Nations, we transfer our powers for peace and security to the members of the Security Council, and they do their job on behalf of member states. And this is what the Charter says. So whenever the Security Council decides, every member state of the United Nations is bound to implement because this is what when we accede or ratify the Charter of the United Nations, this is what we say, that we accept this, the authority of the Security Council. So, but the world is made of individual and sovereign states. Even if the Charter says that Security Council resolutions or decisions are binding and mandatory, it will always depend on each member state to implement at its level, at its domestic level. We have not yet a machinery of compelling each one of member states to comply unless we adopt sanctions. So United Nations is a very important organization, but it is not a world government. We have our limitation as an organization.